Hello? Voice sounds alright, that's surprising. How's it going, everyone? And welcome to Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night. I had a very busy weekend before, and I was a little worried I was going to sit on my keys. Anyway, I was a little worried that I wasn't going to have enough pop to make it through streaming today, and this morning when I woke up sounding like a 80-year-old jazz lounge singer, voice was all down here and creaky, I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to stream today, but we may just yet, so let's see. So, this is Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, which was the triumphant return of I'm going to look up his full name. He's just known. There we go. Koji Igarashi, often shortened to Iga, which is what I know him as. But it was his triumphant return to form after being absent for a number of years. He left Konami and then came back as a independent and created this Chaos Mode unlocked. What's Chaos Mode? Good lord. Okay, calm down. They've added a lot of stuff since I last played this. For example, if you go here... view all... Boom! I have 100% beaten this game way back when. What's all this? Speedrun mode? Oh cool, it doesn't actually say what Chaos Mode is. It doesn't... Randomizer I can probably guess, but what's Chaos Mode? Classic mode. I know what Classic Mode is. That's a classic in the sense of Castlevania 2. In that it's level by level rather than Symphony of the Night style. Anywho, we're just going to play the game normally. Move the camera so it's facing me directly. There we go. So we're going to get straight in there. Yep, Miriam, that's fine. We'll be playing as Miriam. Normal. So this is a kind of Castlevania's greatest hits kind of mode. You'll see what I mean in a bit.
Ushered in a new era that threatened to transform the values of men. No longer would spirituality be their compass, but not all welcomed the change. In 1783, just as the fires of the Laki eruption had plunged all of Europe into an ashen darkness, a horde of demons spilled from the shadows and fell upon city after English city. It was a message. The Alchemy Guild, fearing the rise of industrialism and abandonment by their wealthy patrons, had done the unthinkable to defend their existence. Through recondite arts, the alchemists had created shard binders, humans transplanted with crystal that attuned them to demonic power. They sacrificed the shard binders, and in doing so threw the gates of the world open to demonkind. Countless innocents died, and though the church succeeded in vanquishing the Hell's End, a steep price had already been paid and collected.
Oh, it's a hell of an opening already.
They were presumed to have all died in the sacrificial rite. However, two survived. Jeeble, a boy for whom by some miracle the rite did not prove fatal. And Miriam, a girl who spared the rite altogether on account of the strange slumber that took her just before it could begin. 10 years had passed. Mankind too soon forgets tragedy. The demons have returned, presaged by a great castle. And on this very hour, Miriam awakens. Upon learning Jebel is the architect of this new, bloodstained ritual, Miriam and the alchemist Johannes set forth for the accursed castle. Their galleon cuts through the water, lancing towards the inevitable.
What's that for a title drop? Yeah, great concept of just like, hey, magic users aren't going to be like the pinnacle of power anymore, and they're kind of pissed about that. Strong. Like, I'd rather blow up the world than not be in charge. There's our protag, Miriam, looking for all the world like a JoJo protag.
Are you certain it was...
It was Jebel's doing, Miriam. No mistake.
It's so hard to believe. I wouldn't even be alive if not for him. He's a good soul.
I know how you feel. But the facts are apparent. And the hell he endured 10 years ago would break the best of souls. Miriam, I want you to know that I'm sorry. What my brothers subjected you to, there's no forgiving it.
It was their transgression, not yours. You always took care of us.
Obviously, not enough.
Well, let it go, Johannes. We need to focus on the task ahead.
Yeah, forget that fucking survivor's guilt and post-traumatic stress disorder. We got shit to do.
If Jebel is responsible for the summoning, then I have to stop him. I gave him my word.
I ought to do it. He was my best friend.
But I'm the only one who can. The shard experiments prepared me for combat. Let them amount to something. 10 whole years. What put me in that sleep?
I wish I had the answer. All I know is the spell that stopped time for you was advanced, arcane. But by observing the ebb of the magic's hold on you, I was able to predict exactly when you would wake up.
Oh, I see.
We'll make landfall soon. You should get ready. I had the chest there packed with essential equipment. Now would be a good time to put it on.
It's telling me how to use guns already? I was going to explain that. So, without a weapon, we have our high kick. That's all we have for now. So, good. Equipment. Yep. So, we start with a fairly simple, like, one of everything. Used from the Far East, designed to not encumber movement. Okay, yeah, so we have kicks, we have a knife, cursed scimitar, suitable for a pirate queen. Oh, this is the Shantae crossover stuff. Sent this creature to be my representative. I will look after him. Don't you worry. All right. Knife. So, as the tutorial thing said, the way that pistols work is you can have infinite rounds or consumable bullets that are more powerful, but we won't get them for a while yet. Wait. Whoa! Okay, then. So yeah, this is, unlike most Metroidvania games, your equipment items do actually appear on your character. Oh, I see, we can... Vest really is the word, good lord. Amazing. Yes, we have, this is the Shantae Half Genie Hero, I think is what it's called. Crossover outfit. Scarf. Scarf. We will unlock other scarves. Right, we're gonna go with the default outfit for now. Put the equipment items on, but that's all. Okay, that'll do for now. Shards we do not... Oh, we do have... We start with Fireball, because of the... Shantae stuff. Oh, okay. We take those. Getting rollbacks on... Oh, no! Okay. Well, fingers crossed it doesn't mess anything up for later.
Good. You're prepared. The next order of business is to...
We're being shelled.
I'll take care of it.
There we go. Ow, my bones! Shard, a crystallized form of demon power. It cannot be handled by a normal human being. So, we have... this is basically like what from the Castlevania Sorrow games.
Was that a shard?
Certainly was.
I'd forgotten the way it felt. Like uninvited claws scraping across my bones.
I mean, it certainly didn't look particularly pleasant. Doing internet research stuff. Okay.
The demon's power
Let me know
was
if it
transmuted
works.
into that shard, which forcibly bonded to the crystal embedded in your body.
You can't see it from this angle, but it's on her back.
The strength you gain from it is undeniable, but eventually, the crystal will devour you.
I thought the procedure you discovered halted the corruption.
It did, but that doesn't guarantee you'll be safe if you start absorbing shards in massive quantities.
I know my body's limits better than anyone, and I'm going to need all the power I can get. And if I run into trouble, you can help me. You've done it before. You'll do it again.
Confidence! Confidence!
Thanks for giving me a choice in the matter. Well, I won't let you down. Not if I can help it. Just promise you won't push yourself.
That sounded like it hurt. Ugh.
How did they get inside?
The demons from the castle must have infested the ship.
Then they can help me wake up these muscles of mine. I'll wipe the deck with them.
Hell yeah. Let's get him. Yeah. So, let's take an opportunity to show off magic. So, as the game said, we can hit triangle to do a basic projectile. Right stick. Hang on, I don't remember how to do this. Directional. Yeah, launch magic. I don't remember how to use pink. Well, I'll explain this in phases. So, red is conjure. You hit triangle, it does a thing. Manipulative is stuff that will interact with the environment. That's going to be like how we activate things that come later. Directional is stuff you can point with the right stick. You kind of saw what Miriam's hand was doing. Passive, it's passive. And familiar is summons. So instead of 3 that we had in Sorrow, we now have 5. Okay, controls. I don't remember how to... Oh, it's right stick and R2. I thought it was R1. So yeah, you stick your hand out and you... Fireball. We have an MP bar. And it recharges as we run around. Or later mana rose. Shun.
This device responds to magic. Maybe I just need to hold my hand up to it.
Why do we have that on a boat? The music in this game is an absolute banger. Explore. You get slapped around too much this early. A country dress. Okay. Some stuff shows up on the body, some stuff doesn't. It's mostly accessory items that show up on the body, and one... The Valkyrie set. There's the Valkyrie set we'll get later. That shows up on Area 2. Oh, hey there, big guy. You know what? I'm gonna... Actually, no, that is a dead end, so... Ooh. Head flail. Attack by using Dullahan's head as a flail. Wow, that is expensive. Okay. Pretty big latch, though. Yeah, pretty lucky with these drops already. God damn. Amazing. Dullahan head that has been refashioned into human armor. Got the rusted ring. Okay, we'd be better off just keeping the Shantae outfits for now. Unique. It's weird that that was not as good. Nope. Stabbing that guy made him blink out of existence. Nice. What do we have here? A book. Okay, elemental weaknesses. Now, I don't recall, it's been a hot minute, but I don't recall how much this actually shows up. Oh yeah, these are save points. Gigantic fancy couches. Self-care. Alright. I don't know how they managed to fit that on a boat, but you know what? We take those. Oh, hi there. That's how we get through. So there is a benefit to, in this game, getting as many souls as possible. Ooh, and cooking items. Those will be very important later. Because in Aria of Sorrow, getting multiple souls didn't really do anything. In Dawn of Sorrow, getting multiple of a soul would increase its potency. In this game, that is basically the done thing. If you see in the bottom right there, rank increased coverage. So we've got rank 1, and if we get another hammer, it makes the swing longer. Yeah, and Flame Cannon increases the number of projectiles casted at once. I can't remember what grade is, though. Ow. Get stabbed, nerds. It's now Cerulean Sprash. Increases duration, so now the little water ball goes further. We are going to want to explore as much as possible. Oh, we're taking water. Excellent. Oh, I apparently missed something. Dang it. I will actually want to, at the very least here, so for the full, for this game, I'm not going to spend a ton of time backtracking to, like, every little corner. Because, my god, this game is huge. But here, at the very least, we are going to want to explore every corner because, one, the music is absolutely bumping, but we will not be able to return to this area later. Once we finish the Galleon, I believe we can't return. So we do want to take the time to get everything. I love the... There's like a little guitar bit in a second. I absolutely love that. Here. You can definitely see why, when this game came out, I bought it and I basically no-lifed it for a couple of weeks. I just played this game non-stop until I got the platinum. Oh, and I just realised that I never actually mentioned. The reason why... Hey, can you come this way a bit, please? But the reason why I came back to playing this game was that the sequel just got announced at Summer Games Fest the other week. So I must be able to come back later then, because I can't get up there otherwise. Yeah, it must be. Must be able to get up there because without some sort of double jump. Unless these weird chicken dudes drop some sort of movement ability. When they die, they explode. Let's just get a move on. Like I say, I'm not going to go 100% every single corner, because otherwise we'll never be free. You can't hide your secrets from me. The cartographer's room behind a secret wall. A gun! Musketoon! So now we actually have some bullets. We will save those for a minute, because something will be coming up later that I want to keep them for. I'm not going full, but I might need it later, but there is the boss fight at the end of this area. I won't be coy, there's a boss fight at the end of this area and I want to keep the bullets. Well, at least we're getting some free levels out of me running back and forth. Splash attack is pretty hefty. Two max MP ups, you don't stand a chance. Okay, I already got that one. Short sword. The equipment is coming thick and fast. There we go, so short sword works a little differently. It's got more of a wind up, but it does have more range. And it's got the classic Castlevania. Oh! It's got the classic Castlevania swipe. Oh god, I forgot this game had fighting game inputs. Okay. Equipment. Use. Oh, I see, you can... Okay. We've got some, atomic karate kicks. Okay, but you have to... Yeah, you have to redo the input. Yeah, perform up to 3 spinning kicks by repeating the same command. Alright. Let's see if we can't use that to effect. Some crafting material. That will be relevant later. Tattered scarf. It's defense and mind. There we go, so the scarves definitely change. Yeah! That's with the yeah, we definitely have to be able to come back here later because there's whole areas up there that we straight up cannot access. Ghosted. Well, it's gone. Who keeps bronze and sugar in the same bucket? So, you may be starting to see what I said before about this game being kind of Castlevania's greatest hits. So we've got the Soul system from the Sorrow games. Safe ring. So we've got the get your teeth in, try it again. We've got the Soul system from the Sorrow games. We've got the fighting game input spell command things from Symphony of the Night, and there's going to be some stuff that we're going to meet later that is lifted from Order of Ecclesia. So, safe ring sacrifices attack power to increase defense. Reduces my attack power to 0 if I do that. Don't think we'll do that just yet. Ooh, hefty boy. Yeah. A big overhead smack. Mush. What's these? That has unlocked a shortcut back to the save room, which I will do now because we are about to meet an boss. Okay. I do remember really not using the guns much in my original, like my first playthrough. I'll puzzle when I see one. Hey! Let's whip it good. Going for the ankles with that, bloody hell. There's a way around here somewhere. $500. Swing this way. Yeah, no, you definitely come back here later because there's so much stuff. Okay. Probably a sign to not trust the old memory. Targetable rats, but I didn't seem to get anything from them. Save point. Nice. Do you guys drop anything? just... No, they don't seem to do much. Okay. Boss fight. Oh, look at that.
So, Sleeping Beauty, you've decided to awaken.
Look at that handsome devil.
Jeeble, tell me you didn't do this. It doesn't make any sense.
How does it not? After all the sins humans wrought upon us?
Johannes told me what they did to you. And you're right, it's horrible. But what you're doing now is just as bad.
No! No, there you are very wrong.
I think we touched a nerve.
What the alchemists did was reshuffle our bodies.
Scum.
What I intend to do is reshuffle the world. I'd say I've earned the right. Join me, Miriam. You're the only one who understands the pain I feel. What it's like to no longer be human.
She's been in a coma for a decade. You do not have the same level of trauma.
I never thought I'd hear those words from you. I was the one that came to you broken. Convinced I was a monster.
Stretch.
And you told me...
This is nonsense.
You told me our power doesn't make us good or bad. Our choices do.
We're getting this out early, okay.
I'd given up on my humanity, but you restored my hope. Don't you remember?
Throwing away my humanity, Jojo.
Master Jeeble, we must return.
Yes. Miriam, I tire of reminiscing with you. You're here to kill me, aren't you? Then first prove you can find me. Along the way, you'll have no choice but to absorb shards and avail yourself of the powers of hell. If you can still claim to be human at the end of it all, then perhaps I might be more inclined to listen. Come, Greg.
Just gonna explain the evil plan? Okay.
Jeeble, wait!
So, this right here kind of makes sense as to why there's a Shantae crossover, because I'm pretty sure this boss is very close to one from Half Genie Hero. Let's... I'm gonna bring a gun to a fist fight. Big boy bullets already. When it said 3, it meant 3. Okay, I think the gun might suck, unfortunately. Let's break out the fire sword, fuck it. Ow. Stab, stab, stab. So that's it. Yeah, easy business. Your sword is mine. Attack foes with one of their past tentacles.
I saw it. Just a flicker. That was the Jeeble I know. I will put a stop to all this.
Ridiculous Miriam's stance is. A weird sort of high cat claw thing she's doing with her hand. Okay, we can return to the boat.
We...
Was this a village?
Oh,
What happened to it?
sound is having a hard time.
Demons Jeeble summoned?
They've moved faster than we hoped. Miriam, we have to hurry. This was where we were supposed to meet our contact.
All right. But wait. Let me clear the area. There are still demons about.
Okay, so
Scum.
I'm glad to say I was at least partly wrong. We can return to the to the boat later. Howdy, Arva. Wish. It's going okay. My voice was a bit creaky this morning, but I seem to be all right now, so I'm good to go. So that guy just kicked me in the knees. Like rat breaks all the rules. Straight. Where does a
Thank
classy
you,
English
Miriam.
lady learn to do a high kick like that?
You know who I am. And that means...
I'm sorry we couldn't get here sooner, Dominique.
So this is our contact.
Yes, the church sent me. As you can see, I know a thing or two about expelling demons.
Now, what kind of church? I can only assume it's like the same church from Bayonetta that has people dress up like this.
An exorcist. And we're lucky to have you, Dominique.
And the church you, Miriam. Thank you for guiding her here, Johannes.
You wouldn't have asked if it wasn't important. But you should tell us why you need her. Miriam isn't one to shy away from danger. But she deserves to be armed with all the facts.
Knowing is half the battle.
Yes, very well. I told you when I contacted you that the Shardbinder Jeeble is responsible for summoning the castle.
Yes, there's no mistake about that. He admitted as much.
This giant ridiculous football helmet I'm having while in the middle of a very serious conversation.
What? You spoke to him?
Then let me get right to the point. I find it curious that the outpouring of demons, facilitated by one Shardbinder, just happens to coincide with the sudden awakening of the other Shardbinder, after exactly 10 years.
You're right, it is strange. But the church doesn't get to drag Miriam into this just because the timing is odd.
Oh, do you decide for her then? I asked you to bring her here so she could see the horrors that have befallen the village and make an informed choice. I have no intention of forcing you, Miriam.
But I am going to morally guilt the shit out of you.
You don't have to. I gave Jeeble my word that I would stop him. What happened here only strengthens my resolve.
Thank you, Miriam. I am sorry to put it on your shoulders.
Pardon me?
Child.
Oh, hello there. Are you all right? We didn't mean to ignore you.
I'm all right, thank you.
You are quite welcome. Do you have a name?
Anne.
What a lovely name! Anne, you shouldn't be out here. Let me take you somewhere safe.
Oh, all right.
Come on, this way.
Just noticed that Dominique has absolutely insane heels. This is going to be our secret base for the
I
duration.
did some looking around before, and this place seems secure.
Yes, agreed.
Johannes, you, Anne, and I will remain here. We can assist Miriam from safe ground.
What? We can't ask her to brave the castle alone?
Don't be foolish. She is trained in combat. Are you? We would only get in the way.
That's not the point.
I'll be fine, Johannes. Please don't worry.
All right. But we'll be here if you need us.
Let's not
Don't
waste
worry, we'll be
any
back
time.
here plenty
lot
to
do.
chat.
Come back if you need anything. I'll get a workshop running so I can perform alchemy for you.
Thank you, Johannes.
I know you're strong, but be careful.
I will.
Oh, if you insist. She just smashes all of the lanterns. So, waystone. There we go. So we can use this to teleport back to base if we want. We have a whole bunch of other stuff. Yeah.
Ah, here she is. You have to marvel at the church's resources. Look at what they've provided for us.
I know, it's incredible.
So, what I can do for you here in the workshop is take materials you bring me and transmute them into new items.
Yeah, so as I said, we'll be doing a lot of visiting Johannes because he can craft for us.
But the alchemy is easier to show you than explain. Here, I have some materials we can use. So let's try transmuting them.
There we go. A whole bunch of
What are we
goodies.
transmuting this time?
So we have a whole heap of stuff we can pick from. Make some potions, weapons, rapier, and it goes on and on and on. OBS. Okay, don't do that. Okay, we can't make any of this. Also, amusingly, so you can make alchemical gold with 50 mercury and 10 dark matter. We will not be able to do this for a long time, but I appreciate that it's even there. Can I make any... I can make some armor. I apparently have a hairband? When did I get that? Oh, I must have got that from the boss. Beast beret. Cowboy hat. And I cannot stress this enough, ha. The hit that I like this touch is that you make the rusted ring by combining a ring with sulfur. With sulfuric acid. That's just amusing. We cannot make anything of particular use. I will make
I'll go with this.
a potion. You do want to craft as much stuff as possible, because crafting stuff will make it available for purchase at the shop. Yeah,
I'll go with
buy,
this.
create and equip. Can I now not make any armor? Oh, that used up all my iron, that's why. Alright, good enough. But, here's the spicy bit, potentially, literally. Prepare. So we can make food. This will heal us, but as you see in the bottom left there, first time bonus. Every time you eat a certain meal for the first time, it will increase your stats. So we're going to be back here a lot to just cook as much stuff as possible for the stat boosts. And also there's another thing that we will do later that requires us making a whole lot of food. Yeah, I like this alchemical cooking thing that we've got going on. In particular, we do want to try and craft, like alchemy craft, all of the intermediary ingredients, like the consomme and the cheese and all that, because, as I said, crafting them for the first time will make them available for purchase, so we only need to craft them once.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
Okay. I don't recall what doing this does, I'm going to be honest. Combine Writhing Limb with Cerulean Splash. What's that going to do?
There, all done.
It's now rank. Oh, I see. Rank, yeah. Right, rank is from upgrading it the hard way. I forget what grade does then.
I'll go with this.
Use the
I'll go with
bronze
this.
to increase the head flail.
I'll go with this.
It's steel.
Once I've transmuted an item,
Alright.
I'll pass it on to Dominique so she can carry it at the supply post for you.
Oh.
I'll do my best to inform you of what items you can make from what materials. But when it comes to items I don't know about, you'll have to find a formula for me and bring it here.
I can't craft things that I've never heard of.
I understand.
Also, the demon crystal you've obtained, the shards, those can be
we've
transmuted
already
the
shown
same
that.
way as items. Each shard requires specific materials, but it's worth it to make your shards more useful. Try it when you get the chance.
I think I will.
Also,
have, don't
neither
worry.
one of us has been eating well. No wonder, considering the struggle we've been through to survive. If you bring me the ingredients, I can use alchemy to prepare meals for us.
This seems excessive.
With proper nutrition and a varied diet, you have the potential to get much stronger.
Yeah. Eating new food for the first time will provide Miriam with a stat boost. I appreciate that, like, Johanna says it all, like, flowery-like, and then the game's just like, this is what it actually means. Here is Dominique's shop.
Miriam, welcome. Since this is your first time here, let me tell you a little bit about the supply post.
Please.
I have made arrangements so you can buy and sell items here. I would have liked to provide what you need for free, but seeing as we are largely cut off from the church's funds out here, I will need money in order to keep the supply post stocked. I hope you don't mind paying.
It's fine, so long as you don't mind handling blood money.
No, I understand. I appreciate you doing what you can.
I can also buy shards for
Window real
you
quick.
if you no longer need them.
Wait, is trade in demon shards even allowed?
Of course. The church would sooner gather them up and make certain they are purified. I am not permitted to sell them, but I can buy them off you. You may want to keep extras, since possessing multiple shards of the same type amplifies its power, but there is a limit to how far that can go.
I believe that limit is 9.
And more importantly, if you carry a large number of shards, your body's corruption.
May accelerate, but I'll find a way to deal with that myself.
I still recommend selling your shards as a means of making money.
Yeah, we definitely want to do that.
All right.
Money will be
I know
tight
you're
in this
looking out for
game.
me.
I think that explains everything. Now, would you
Now,
like to have a
interestingly,
look
so
around?
minor spoilers. There is a good ending and a bad ending to this game. Interestingly enough, the bad ending to this game is not tied to Miriam's corruption at all. Like, I don't know if that was like something that got written into the game and then they changed or what, but... Alright.
What are you looking to buy?
So yeah, we can buy all sorts of goodies. And, so these coins, here's a fun. We will find weapons the church wants the shinies. Well, she did say that she's gonna like pass them on so that they can be purified. So I appreciate that they at least like explain that. You know, there's a reasoning to it. But, so these coins, the bit coins, a relation. There are various weapons in the... Oh, camera, behave. There are various weapons in the game that are, like, Kickstarter backers. Like, this game had a Kickstarter years ago, and the Kickstarter backer weapons can be upgraded by using these coins. So we can buy all sorts of stuff. We won't worry about that. Do we want to buy a hat? I think we're fine. Buy a fancy...
Is this right? Many thanks.
Yes. Glasses. Thick glasses. You can tell these ones are serious because they've got the spiral. Hell yeah, Bloodstained. Hell yeah. We've just gotten started. We're only an hour in, so.
What are you looking to sell?
Do I have anything worth selling? Oh yeah, I can sell. I have an extra double hammerhead.
Is this right? Then we have it. Is this when we have a deal?
Dresses.
Is this when we have a deal?
Ring. Okay, that'll do for now.
Oh, I forgot to give this to you. It's the key to the building. You can use it to explore further in.
Finish this game like I finished Symphony of the Night. Kicks only to Alucard's punches only.
Thank you. I invited the other
Oh
survivors
boy.
inside
I did actually see somebody did a Aria of Sorrow gun only run,
They
which
all
was pretty
have troubles that
amusing.
need resolving. If you can spare
Yes.
them the time.
So here, this is what I was talking about before, is that this is pulled straight out of Order of Ecclesia, is the villager requests. Unlike Order of Ecclesia, these villager requests actually have tangible result.
I'll do what I can.
I know you will.
They're worth doing.
Come back anytime.
There's one
I'll be
little old
praying for
biddy that
you.
we'll run into later that is very much worth doing all the quests for.
I still owe you my life.
Thank you, little urchin. Alright, nothing to say from here. Okay. This place will gradually populate as we rescue survivors. Hey.
You there? It was awful. Those monsters came out of nowhere. We ran for dear life.
Where are the others?
Dead, most of them. My dear husband included.
So this lovely lady, we're going to be meting out some vengeance for her.
Those devils have to pay. Those murderers. You look strong, miss. I'm begging you.
If it's within my power.
Oh, thank you. My name's Lindsay. What's yours?
Miriam.
Well, Miriam, I'll gather whatever information I can.
In quarter
about the
circles, yes,
monsters
I've
that
already
wronged us.
shown that off.
I want you to hunt down the monsters and take vengeance on them. The efforts won't go unrewarded, I promise you that.
All right. I'll do it.
Yeah, so she's going to
Yes,
give
if
us a
I turned
target.
up on the monsters.
Avenge the death of my husband. Accept.
Help my husband rest in peace. Kill that murderer dead!
It's easy enough to do. If we just go back out to the village, there's... The Mortes will be
I'm
there.
glad me fields are rid of those monsters. But they're in a terrible state. I'll need to replant everything.
What will you grow?
Well, I haven't decided yet. Where are my manners? I'm Harry.
Miriam.
Tell me, Miriam, do you have anything I might be able to grow?
Your accent is slipping, sir.
Because if you let me do the farming, I'll give you your share of the harvest, and you won't even have to lift a finger.
That is an American trying to do a British accent.
Oh, all right. I'll keep an eye out.
Good. I'll be waiting in the fields.
There we go. We want to give you rice.
Can you plant this?
Sure, I'll get to work.
Sure you won't have any trouble at all planting rice
What a
in
bloodbath.
England.
We were slaughtered. But you're not like us. You're strong. I saw you fighting.
Oh, it was more luck than skill.
The old European rice paddy. Yep.
Oh, humble too. My name is Abigail. What's yours?
Miriam.
Well, Miriam, might I ask you a favor? I want to give the dead a proper burial.
Of course.
But that's not going to be possible for some. In the very least, though, I'd like to bury some keepsake for each of them. A Valkyrie
Yes,
like you should have no trouble
you can't
finding
bury
such
them
things.
if there's naught left but dog food.
Can I count on you? I'll see that you're rewarded.
I'd be happy to do it.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
so we want to keep an eye out for certain treasure
Let me
items.
show you.
Of Catherine, bring a tunic.
Thank you.
Well, I probably shouldn't have sold the tunic that I had. Oh, that hairband is kind of crap. Okay. Do I have anything that I want to change? Not particularly. At the very least, we can... Here. Those. I wonder if they, like, baked that in intentionally, that if you kill a Morte in one hit, its fucking head goes flying. Like... Because they do have a small amount of, like, ragdoll physics, but I don't know if that was intentional. Oh. Summon rat. Save point at sometime soon. So how do I deploy rat? Oh, it's not familiar, it's a... Oh, right, okay. Deploy rat. Okay. Growing does take a while.
Got any targets for...
Here's what I've turned up on. Good work.
Got any target?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Huh. I did not know this before, but all of these are Castlevania names. Rosalie was was it Isaac's girlfriend from Curse of Darkness? Yeah, from
My
Curse of
little
Darkness.
sister Rosalie, rest in peace. Kill those
Have you...
Here's what I've turned up on
Lisa.
the monsters.
We know who Lisa is.
Help kill
I
those...
just want to accept all
Got
of
any-
these because we'll
Here's
probably
what
do them
I've turned up.
passively. And I'm not sure.
Got it?
Here's what I've turned
It's
up
also
on the monsters.
Simon.
Help kill those...
Okay. So you just want to accept all of those because we'll be able to just do them as we go. Also, I want to go back and rebuy the tunic
Hello.
off of Dominique.
What are you looking to buy?
Need to
this
rebuy that
right?
dress so that I
Thank
can bury it. That's not a weird thing to do at all.
Thank you.
Yep. Yeah. tunic.
Here's what you asked for.
This is it. That's one more villager we can lay to rest.
Nice.
This is the keep.
Right.
Do you want a ring for Caleb?
Thank.
Well, we have that. That's no problem.
Here's what.
This is.
Get
This
another
is
safe
right.
ring. Not sure why. Bring a brigandine. Alright. Now we can finally get moving. He still has the Primac tags in him. I don't think she's going to fall for that. Ow. Bullet capacity up. That's probably not going to be relevant to us. Okay, this is a teleport square. I don't know why the sleepy English village has that. Melting skull. Lovely. Really? How did that not hit? Yep. The fucking physics on that thing is out of control. Even anything up here? Is I need to see this, hang on. God damn it, why is everything got to be better than this? Well, it's fine. I'm wearing a giant metal helmet anyway, so... all of alchemists who live next door. Why? Oh, hang on. Hang on. If I go up here, can I then... No. But I assume I'll either break down there from underneath. Also, again, from Symphony of the Night, we can just park up in any random seat and just chill. Does Miriam doze off if you just sit here for a while? I'm not sure. There's one particular chair that I do recall. There is one. Oh, we're regenerating mana just by hanging out. Miriam is very pretty. She's a lady of wealth and taste, and I appreciate that. But there's one particular chair that we will find later that has a special interaction with it. Basilard. Okay, that's just a way faster dagger. You know what? That'll do. Jab, jab, jab. Hurl your weapon. Oh, that's handy. Quarter circles. Alright, so we can do a throwing dagger if we have a dagger. Nice. So, also, if you go to techniques, there you go. Mastery. I forget, what does mastery do? Stab, stab, stab. I forget what mastery does. Does it just let us do it with any weapon, or... Do not recall. Also, what's the point in having a drawbridge if the mechanics of the drawbridge are outside of the drawbridge? Oh, I see. This is how you get into the underside. Here we go. Right, the rats are too small for me to be able to knife throw at them. A Bitcoin, nice. Also, I'm pretty sure that statue is a reference to another Castlevania game. I forget which one though. I think it's Dawn of Sorrow. Definitely looks like one of the old save point statues. Doesn't break. Nest. Oh. I assumed you were making a joke, don't mind me. Alright, so that has now gone in a loop. Looks similar to the ones in Portrait of Ruin. Portrait of Ruin is on the list. Is on the list. In particular because, I believe, it was a typo. Okay, typo confirmed. But, yeah, it's on the list because, yeah, you said that, Dash has been getting you to play it in Japanese. And, when I asked him about it, he said, it would please me greatly if you also played the game, so... Right, we're getting in here the, sneaky way. Oh, I don't think we can get to it very far in here because... Yes, we presently cannot swim down. So I think... Yes, I think we flat out cannot progress in this area. Okay. We will need to come back later when we can swim. Because right now we can just about tread water. He wanted to confirm something. Might I ask what? And just hit R2 to fire a directional spell straight forward. Spin! Alright. Let's begin the game proper. Only an hour and 15 in. Whip and toss the family. Oh yeah, I'm sure that the translation probably... Whoa! Translation probably makes up for a lot of things. So, Kickstarter backers! We got Summon Bats. Oh nice, if we upgrade it, we can deploy many bats. Get 'em, lads. The whole idea of Japan and hereditary powers and such. I mean, that makes sense. That is a theme that comes up a lot in Japanese media. I need to kill another one of those big guys. Let's try throwing a knife at it. He's got some fucking mitts on him. Holy crap. Okay. There's a lot in... Yeah, true. But in Japanese media, I've noticed especially that, like, hereditary power is, like, a common theme. In Western media, if power is passed down from person to person, you usually have the option to reject it. Whereas in Japanese media, it tends to be baked into one's destiny. Like, if you take Aragorn in Lord of the Rings, he is the one true king, but he can't do anything with that until he chooses to become the king, you know? And before then, he's just a dude, just like kind of wandering the countryside. Thousand Blossoms. We do not have a rapier. We should probably do something about that. Wait, actually, hang on. Do I have a rapier? No. Short answer, no. Reason for a lot of media turn back to hereditary since makes the character being powerful. Preordained is not something that was worked on. That's true. Also, one thing that that also comes up in Japanese media is that if you are a person that has power, it's part of who you are. Whereas very often in Western media, power is a thing that you have, whether that be an item or a title or a device or something like that. It's usually a thing. Isekai self-insert protagonist, the billionth Kenshi from Mightiest Disciple Kenichi. I have not watched Mightiest Disciple. Although, really funny... Oh, cripes. One really funny thing that I saw is that there's apparently there's a anime that's presently ongoing called How I Became a Master Swordsman, or something in that kind of vein. And it features a guy going toe-to-toe with people doing secret ultimate forbidden technique demon fang, stuff like that. And he just goes completely toe-to-toe with them by doing actual normal German and Italian sword techniques. He's just like, yeah, this is a overhead defensive slash. It's called, like, I forget the German name, but it basically translates into English as overhead strike. It's called, like, Oberhür or something like that. People breaking. It's breaking the people. But yeah, it's literally just a real-life, historic European martial art, like, sword technique, which is a double overhead swing. And meanwhile, you've got anime assassins doing crazy, like, flips and shit, and he's just like, nah. Over here. Oh, hey there, big boy. No, backdash. Whoa. Whoa. Of course, I'm trying to make a gag. Somebody with a very loud engine starts going past my window every time. I really don't understand the point of having a... Yeah, get sniped. I really don't understand the point of having a attack like that when you can... my brain. I don't understand the point of having an MP restorative item when MP regenerates naturally. Elucidating Gaia. Spin towards enemies and transfer momentum to your blade. That was a pole arm. Oh god. Water circle back and then forward and square. Am I going to remember that long enough to find a pole arm? Attack Hopefully it does save it all of in the journal. After attempting to create my homunculus, I discovered a strange formation of white crystal growing on the subject. What is it? A sign at long last that my studies are progressing. I must observe it diligently, not digitally, and learn all I can. The crystal I discovered appears to be multiplying. Slowly its corruption spreads throughout the cadaver I chose as a subject. It is a marvellous substance, neither entirely liquid nor a solid. As soon as I have enough, I shall begin experiments to discover its other properties. Turns page. Oh yeah, it went evil. We have a blood fountain. Unfortunately, we cannot do anything with that just yet. We will find the means to later, though. Let's save point. I'm starting to doubt myself now, but I swear I had a memory of of one of those save rooms has a cat. Robert. Oh, whoops. Ooh, hey. Hey, Colonel, are you ready to throw away your humanity? Oh no, Dioda! So, increases our resistance to evil damage and petrify. And does give us a point of luck, but at the cost of some strength and some defense. Okay. Wait, that goes in accessories, so I don't need to change my defensive equipment. There we go. Oh, it covers up the mask. No, we want to go this way. I'm kind of spamming the knife throw a bit because I don't recall what mastering a technique does. Oh, it's this prick. I remember your boss fight and you suck. You can tell he's evil.
It can't be.
Alfred?
Why are you here? Johannes, that fool of an apprentice should have stayed out of this.
He should have stayed out of me building a giant doom castle.
You have a lot to explain for. After all the terrible things you've done?
All that is in the past. I'll not be defending my actions to you.
I always love it when a character, like, is put on the spot for something heinous that they did, and they just go, oh, that's all in the past. And I'm like, yeah. The people would very much like you to, you know, be put to task for that.
Don't I deserve it? You were like a father to me.
Enough, child. I am here for the book. Jeeble has the book.
What are you talking about?
If you don't already know...
It's my spicy
let us keep
erotica.
it
I'll
that
not
way.
let him have it.
Alfred, how are you still alive?
Ugh, what were you thinking in coming here?
You can answer my question first.
All that matters is that I am alive. Did you come here for the book?
Book? The Liber Logaeth?
Make no mistake. I won't let anyone touch that tome but me.
Not even you should touch it. Didn't what happened 10 years ago teach you anything?
No.
I don't have time to argue with you. I just hope you are wise enough not to get in my way.
What?
You know full well my power exceeds yours. Take Miriam and leave this place. Otherwise, you will die.
I came here because something didn't feel right. But I didn't expect him.
Johannes, what is the Liber Logaeth?
It's a book the Alchemy Guild once possessed that allows for the summoning of spirits. The guild used it to bring about the calamity 10 years ago. And the Shardbinder's crystal acted as a kind of catalyst.
Okay, so no wonder we're in trouble now.
A book like that shouldn't even exist.
I know. Alfred must be trying to restore the Alchemy Guild to power. But we cannot let him lay hands on the Liber Logaeth.
He said Jeeble had it. You know, I think I might have seen it.
It makes sense, considering the
If
situation.
you were paying attention, you would have seen it.
He must have gotten his hands on it after surviving the sacrifice.
So now I have to stop Alfred too.
No, let's focus on Jeeble. If we can get to him and the book before Alfred does, we'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Then we'll use that stone to beat Alfred to death.
Good point.
I'm sorry, I think this metaphor is getting away from me.
Dominique might know what to do about Alfred in the meantime. I'll head back to the village and see what she has to say.
I'd love it if her advice for getting rid of Alfred is shoot him until he dies. Something just... I saw something whiz by. Dang it. Okay, I think we may have witnessed a rare enemy for about, like, a frame there. Okay, that big guy. Just notice there's a lower area too. The guy doing backward leaps like he's trying to get me sent off the pitch. Oh, hang on. No, I'm just... yeah. Dang it. I looked at the map, saw that there was a door, didn't put, like, 2 and 2 together, that that's the one behind the door with the chalice. Guys, cannot get to yet. The silence. Oh god, it's these things. Bloom Parma. I need to change my equipment. This sword is not doing it. The pigs are flying. So we do... I'm not going to spend too long, like, trying desperately to get it, but getting the flying pig soul is... Ow, my knees, is pretty entertaining, so it's pretty fun. So I'll try to get it, but I'm not gonna spend ages grinding. Frog! Or horse's key is required. Equipment. Oh, nice. Yes, there we go. Alright. The flying pig soul lets us summon a flying pig. There it is. It bounces. That must have been a weird fucking design meeting. It was just like, hey, what shall we have our, like, drill knight? Like, what noise should he make when he dies? Ooh! Okay, we cannot get in there. We need... Oh, I can't remember what ability it is, but there's a ability we get later where we can sacrifice something else in the Iron Maiden in our stead. Need to get this way. There's secrets. I can smell it. Oh, god damn it. Been spoiled by having double jump in every other game. That does a surprising amount of damage. Ow. There we go. Okay, we need to kill 2 more of the archer guys. Morgenstern. Yeah. Let me quickly double check that. Oh, okay, that counts as a sword attack. Okay, hang on. Biff. Okay. Swords and clubs have some overlap in their attacks. Several months have passed since I wandered into the castle. I've managed to survive thus far by rummaging through chests without the monsters taking notice. If I have something palatable today, for once I'd like to crack a chest open and find a mouth-watering hunk of meat. You need to be searching for wall chicken, my man. So, that seems good. Moon has turned red. I didn't kill you. Health up. Hey, and that restores everything. Not the time. Critical grinder. It's a pretty good one if I remember right. Now we can... Whoop. Hey! Don't interrupt me while I'm trying to grind heretics. Oh, damn it. Okay, it doesn't really work if they just jump away. Archers down. Now we can get back. Oh boy. I get the hint. You need to be ready to do the... Oh, nice. Houndskin we do actually need. So you gotta be prepared to do the overhead strike. Find a healing item recipe, nice. that's a boss door. Let's explore around a bit more so I can find. There we go. Rule whenever you're playing a Metroidvania game is that there is nearly always, most of the time, a save room near to boss door. Get clonked. What do we have here? Orbital wheel. Create a defensive barrier by spinning your spear. Three-quarter circle. Good grief. So that's a way back to town. Alright. We'll do that in a sec. We do want to do a bit more exploring before we go to the boss. Obsidian. Nice. Because I need that to make obsidian weapons. Lethal boots. How pumped are our kicks? There are knives concealed inside. Nice! You love to see it. Sure. There we go. And whenever you're using boot weapons, they do appear on Miriam's model. Okay, you can't do the... Oh, I remember now. That's what the that's what mastery does. Is it lets you do a weapon technique with all weapons of its type, not just the ones that are listed on the not just the ones that are listed on the journal. Annoyingly, now I need to go back around because I got kicked off the ledge. That's fine. We can use this as an opportunity to get more level ups. And loads more dosh. Also, when she says there are blades concealed inside, she's not joking. Those knives are about as long as her calves. So, editing Sam, here's one for the shorts. Can you, frame by frame, and see exactly how big those blades are? Because I'm curious. This is the wrong way, because we've already got what's over there. Humans this, humans that, who cares? The moon is watching and no one's talking about it. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills, but I'm not because I ran out of crazy pills. There we go, I can now actually hit these things. Hey! Got some cooking oil. I think we'll need that. Dang it. Wondrous. Again, I'm probably not going to use the guns at all. Okay. One last loopy roundy, we will use the teleport room to go back to town, get stocked up, and then we will fight a boss. Assuming I don't die. Magic pixel, baby! Potions. There we go. We'll just use 2 to buy more when we get back to town. We got 20 minutes left in the session. I can feel my voice kind of creaking a bit, so hopefully we can hold. Also, I do wish that these piggies would drop their special item. A self-care bowl of ice cream prepped. So as soon as we're done here, I'm going to enjoy that. Hydration. You know what? I should refill, actually. Let's... yeah. Everyone at home, you'll do some self-care too. I'm going to top up on hydration. We'll be right back. Okay. Hydration get. Let us continue. So, we're gonna keep killing the hell out of these things because... oil, dang it. Trying to use the grinder on these guys is oh, nice. We've got a leak. Trying to use the grinder on these archer guys is not a good pick. So I'm actually gonna no. If we're gonna fight the boss, that's gonna be a big target. Oh! I didn't mean to do that. What happened? Technique. Flashing heel kick. Oh, hatchet heel. That's what I did. Why? That guy's taking no damage for some reason. I'm just going to try and run for the... No! But that's irritating. And unfortunately, this is very much an old school kind of game, so we're back here again. IGA-2 just got a high honor ending. Someone left onion ninjas in my house. Isn't that the one where you just like fucking die of tuberculosis? My knife shoes back, damn it. Die after beating the snot out of Micah, saving John. I know that this is not exactly like a spicy take as far as Red Dead goes, but I wish there was an option just like entirely hidden that you could just shoot Micah at some point. Like, I just wish there was just an option to just shoot Micah. Okay. There isn't anything in there. Good. Well, I remember that being a whole thing. That being a whole thing when the game first came out, was like every other comment about the game was, God, I fucking wish you could just shoot Micah. Because if I remember right, like, I'm pretty sure every bad thing that befalls the gang, I've done all those, good. But, like, every bad thing that befalls the gang, is after the end of Act 1, is Micah's fault in some capacity. I'm just gonna keep kicking you in the mouth. Could, like, bait that attack out. I mean, that's a hell of a way of putting it. But also, he's, if I recall correctly, he's basically got Dutch, like, completely under his thumb in terms of, like, I'm just a level one goblin. You wouldn't kick out a level 1 goblin to survive all by his lonesome. That wouldn't be very cash money of you. And because Dutch always feels the need to be, like, the voice of authority in the gang, he just completely falls for it. We can place a fly trap. It sucks, don't do it. Just got shot in the mouth. Dreadful rag. That does. Okay, now I'm gonna use the. Thankfully, I've got the potions back, so I can use the potions again. I'll wait for Monkey to get back before we continue that discussion. That to memory. Alright. Let's teleport back to town so we can get kitted. Whoosh. Welcome back. So yeah, where did we lose you? What part did you get to that
I finished the harvest.
Here's the harvest. Thank you kindly. Have some potatoes.
Can you plant?
Okay, we can't do anything with the shrine lady. Let's go turn in everything at Lindsay.
Have you learned any?
Here's what I've turned up on the monster. Good work.
Got it.
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Indeed. I think we'll probably just turn that straight over to the shrine lady, honestly.
Good.
Okay. And we need to kill Doulahammers. So we'll want to go back to the boat for that. that straight over because the chemise
Here's
I
what you
have.
This is...
There you go. Absolutely razzle-dazzled. Bean. It's got some cheese. Another comment about wanting to shoot Mike as well. I got cut off. Yeah, so I remember when the game first came out, and like every other comment was about wanting to shoot Micah and how like. Oop. Don't mind me, chaps. And how Micah's a manipulative piece of shit, as you said, but he's also like surprisingly good at keeping Dutch on side, because Dutch has this need to be the voice of authority in the gang. So Dutch lets him go a lot of the time under the guise, like, under the kind of notion of, you know, we need to stick together, it's for the good of the gang and what have you, when really it's because Dutch doesn't have the spine to actually make serious decisions.
Are you eating properly? So, what'll it be?
So we can now make obsidian equipment, I believe. Yeah, this is all the Kickstarter backer items. What? Hang on. Did I not pick the...
Johannes, can you tell me more about
No,
what
we've got
happened 10 years
chopsing
ago?
to do.
It started when the interests of the rich shifted away from the spiritual and esoteric in favor of more material investments.
The bloody bourgeois.
The alchemists' research was expensive. The guild members didn't want to lose their wealthy patrons. So they warned again and again that demons would come if people let go of their spirituality. But people don't change that easily. So the alchemists took a more drastic measure.
You mean us? The Shardbinders?
Yes. It shames me that I was even connected to what they did. But at least you have the facts of it.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Thank you for telling me.
False flag attacks. Okay, I need to check inventory. Did I not pick the books back up after dying? Huh.
Hi, Miri.
That's
So, what'll
mildly
it be?
irritating. Well, regardless, we can make
I'll go with
a
this.
rice ball. There you go. Now you can see the crystal on
Great.
Miriam's back. Rice ball. China cherry coat. Nice. Oh, what? There we go. Yeah, it was itching. I'm not going to worry about upgrading any of these because none of them are particularly interesting.
I'll go with this.
Wings.
Ooh, I like it.
Snazzy. Armor we have is fine. We need more dreadful rags and just make a tea dress. Sure, I'll pretend that makes sense. Make a rapier. seems so.
I'll go with this.
Spear, eh?
I'll go with this.
Hang on, hang on. Bloodstained. Obsidian equipment R. Unlocks. Okay, yes, we did get it. My brain is melting. Right. Yeah, because we can make the flamberge and the surumaru. Okay. Fucking brain. Let's make a rapier. I'm just gonna make
I'll go with this.
everything that I can. And do we want to make some... Do we want to pump up some kicks? Chemical shoes designed for guests both welcome and not. Shield weapon. I have my fan perched in the window. Not really sure if I want to make any of these, to be real. We'll make some pumped up kicks. That'll be fun.
Come back anytime.
So now we should be able to. Oh. Oh no, it's the rapier, not the epee, which is different. Alright. That'll do for now. We will round things out by doing a quick boss fight. Also,
got any?
Here's what I've turned up on.
go. Rice bowl.
Here's what I've turned.
Okay, nothing new on there just yet. Smashing. Okay, let's try popping up the old kicks. Dick. Yeah, so... I may actually just want to spend some time mastering some techniques, just so I can use them across more. Maybe I'll do that on Wednesday, because I'll do that on my own time, is just spend some time grinding out techniques. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Your if you have a boot weapon equipped, it also increases the damage of your slide attack. Okay, you know what? If I'm going to be doing this, I want to equip my knife shoes.
Stop right there.
Here.
I knew what you are. That ghastly air about you. You reek of sorcery, Shardbinder.
Ah, and what am I to make of you?
It's David Hayter.
Me? I am your executioner.
This is Zangetsu. My body hit hard. Foolishness. Oh god, he can parry. I forgot about that. Thankfully he's not very motivated, otherwise we'd be in real trouble. Oh, okay. He doesn't even have to be in guard stance, he's just if he's... Oh my goodness, okay. I think we need to change weapons. The kicks are not especially pumped. Let's go with the road here. Nippers got stabbed in the mouth. Okay.
Game over.
And you get a unique game over voice for getting killed by Snake. Okay, let's change weapons. As much fun as I'm just doing weird fighting game waggles now to see if it prompts a reaction, but... How about you? I do not remember where this guy's yard points are. Oh my goodness. Well, at the very least, this is an excuse to chow down.
Scrumptious. Scrumptious.
Scrumptious.
Scrumptious.
There we go. We now have a whole bunch more health and stats. Oh my god. How much health do you have? I don't know how I did that. I'm gonna eat a whole pizza while this guy's blocking. This is making me miss the blasphemous forward slide. Oh, please stop exploding me! It really hurts! Ow! There we go, victory!
Cease this at once, Zangetsu!
Ah. Here we go.
I love how he's doing the Snake voice. Like, David Hayter has range. He's a voice actor, but I love how he's just doing the Metal Gear Solid 1 Snake voice in this.
How many times do I have to tell you? Our enemies are the demons, and those in league with them.
And I say, what is the difference? The alchemists were the gunmen, the shardbinders the gun. All must be dismantled.
In the case of the alchemists, you are right. They coveted the powers of hell and must pay for it. But Miriam is not like them. She is fighting for us, at great personal risk.
Really? You forget how many of our friends
Great
perished.
personal
for
risk of
similar
lunatics like you
misplaced
coming up and
death.
exploding me.
And do I look as weak? Look closer.
I was bored with her anyway.
It's not often you get someone to say a scrub quote straight to your face.
Do your job, Zangetsu. You need to put a stop to Alfred.
And I will. But you listen to me, Shardbinder. If you value your life, then stay out of my sight. You can hold me to my word, Dominique. But don't presume to tell me what else I can or cannot do.
Nee. Weirdo.
I apologize for my acquaintance. He had no right to speak to you like that.
Pay it no mind. I've been through worse.
I want you to know that I trust
Just
you,
elaborate.
Miriam. And nothing anyone says could ever sway that trust.
Well, you have my thanks. It's nice to know that I have someone on my side.
Zangetsu is a demon hunter from a land far to the east, in the tumult of a decade ago. Perhaps even longer. Demons robbed him of everything precious to him, and he's despised everything to do with them since. His strength, however, is second to none.
I saw it for myself. I could tell he was holding back, but he was a handful regardless.
He kept
Maybe it was a
exploding
lack
me
of
with his
conviction that
mind.
dulled his blade. Well, I'll be off then. I mustn't leave Anne alone for too long.
I've just noticed that this entire hallway is like ankle deep in blood. Alright. I think that's a good enough place to leave off. Save. We will call it a day. So. Stay here so that we get some sweet music. Alright. Thump. Who's on? Who's on? Let's see. Skylord Zoe is playing some Peak, which is a very comedic mountaineering kind of game. Broadcast is playing Alan Wake 2. Maeve is playing some Saints Row. Let's go on over to Broadcast. That'll do run nicely, I think. Okay, I'll see you all over at Cass, and I'm going to chill out tonight with a bowl of ice cream, and I'm going to play some more 7 Days to Die. Until next time, I'll see you tomorrow for more of Symphony of the Night, Ritual of the Night. Until then, good night, and